been years since a case like this. Whole precinct is shaken up. I don't have any answers. Triple homicide at the downtown milk bar. The only solace in the city taken. That doesn't stop me from frequenting it, but the smell of stale blood still lingers. Well, you know, I like being a gumshoe and all, but it's been weeks since any new evidence, and I'm bored, okay? Now, maybe I should tell those folks at the precinct to pick it up a little bit, because I don't think they quite understand the seriousness, okay, of some of these cases. But, you know, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself, eh? Alright, who rolled these? So, you didn't see anything suspicious? 'Cause I see something suspicious.
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. Captain Wimbledon, he usually loses focus a bit when a case gets cold like this, but he's been disturbing everyone with this firecracker type shit. I mean, it's getting a bit ridiculous now. The worst thing is, he's even getting us to roll his own smokes for him. So, I'm just gonna keep my head down, focus on my work, and let this whole thing blow over, you know?
Now, as captain of this precinct, my job is to weed out any liability. And let me tell you, we've got a liability. Now, because of the urgency of this case, I've placed it as priority number 1, okay? But thankfully, we've got Chet here. He's been with us for years at this point, and his schnoz is so primed for the scent of scum in this city that I couldn't trust anybody else. Unfortunately, though, a skill that's a little more useful in this line of work is rolling.
Good evening, Captain Wimbledon. Me, Detective Stevens, went back to the scene of the crime, and there was some evidence we overlooked. Some chewed up cigarette butts. I'm going to forensics later today, see if I can get some analysis, see if I can get a hit.
Well, Chet, listen. Save yourself the trouble. I'm calling off the case.
You can't do that, sir. It's still an active case.
Listen. We need all the resources we can get on this, Chet. Now, in addition to being my most loyal, you're also my best roller, okay? So I'm putting you on rolling duty until I can catch this culprit.
You can't just close an active case like this, sir. And also, I'm not rolling your damn smokes for you.
We've got bigger fish to fry, okay? One of our own is turning against us. Now, do you have a light?
A lighter.
Thank you so much. After a long day of questioning your own men, you can't help but take the nerves off. And what better way to do so in this city than a visit to the milk bar? A man walks down the sidewalk. As he approaches, his face becomes clearer, one I couldn't forget. Hassler, ex-detective. I had to let him go from the precinct months back. Took himself too seriously, you know? I know I should have just kept my head down and focused on the case, but curiosity got the best of me. Was this visit personal? Did he remember how much I loved this milk bar, what it meant to me, and come to mock me? Well, I waited. Missing the precinct, Detective Hassler?
What do you want, Shay?
When the precinct let me go, I was as good as dead. Solving crimes is all I knew. But I'm a PI now, so I probably should have known that Worm Wimbledon was gonna wiggle his way into it somehow.
Missing that precinct. Not to the extent of the clues that were missed during the investigation.
Oh, well, we may have had some oversights, I'll admit. So they put you in charge of the investigation.
I guess they did. Now scram, eh? This is official PI work.
I hate to say it here, but Hassler, he's good at what he does. I mean, look at all those clues he found. My lack of control over the cigarette case is becoming very apparent among the precinct. Now, I wire their desks. I hear what they say. Okay. If I want to save face and catch this culprit, I need the mind of a real gumshoe. You better than I remember, Hassler. You got a lot of clues there. What do you say about joining me on a case of my own?
Depends. What's the scoop? What's in it for me?
One of my men put a firecracker in my cigarette. So far, no motive. What's your price?
All evidence and files from the triple homicide.
You don't need them, bud. Now about this case.
Boy, are those classified documents for my case?
Back off, Jet.
You go through my desk?
Say back off.
Eh?
Jet, please, Jet. Alright. This man, right here,
It's the private investigator taking over the case, okay? He needs those files.
Are you kidding me? I get that, okay? But you can't go giving away classified files as you damn well please.
We're here to catch whoever put a firecracker in my cigarette, okay? Not me. I'm not the criminal here, so just quit busting my balls, okay, bud? Now, Mr. Hassler, if you don't mind, we'll finish this in my office, okay? You can just put those anywhere.
Can I help you?
Phil.
Captain, Detective Hassler. He was at the scene of the crimes.
Don't you ever knock, okay? Of course he was. He's taking over the investigation.
Right, but in the hallway he was eating chewed up cigarette butts, the same ones me and Detective Stevens found at the crime scenes the nights of the murders. That was way before Detective Hassler ever got involved.
Well, I was just speaking to him. If you want to catch him, now'd be the time.
There he is, Captain. Detective Hassler, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law.
You shot me?
Why?
Oh, Chet. I had a hunch from the start. I just couldn't find a motive. But the evidence is irrefutable.
Let him die.
Well, I knew something was off yesterday. Now, why do you carry a lighter if you don't smoke?
I didn't even light it.
Yeah, well, Hassler here said he saw you rolling them anyways, so I'm relieving you of your duties.
You're insane.
Well, looks like my work here's done.
Am I gonna die?
Yep. Do you got all those files?
I do, yeah. Thanks for carrying that from me. Yeah.
No problem, buddy. But, do you mind helping me with this guy?
Absolutely.
Thank you.